everyone. Thank you so much for coming and celebrating with us today. A big thanks to the Clarkson School staff. We wouldn't be here without all of you. For those of you who don't know, Alyssa and I were selected by our peers to speak on this important day. Thank you for giving us this chance. To start off, I'd like to go to the beginning. Well, not too far back, right when we were all sitting outside the lawn at Pharisee, being inducted into something we didn't totally understand. We were listening to Dr. Craig and his perfumed letters, these letters representing our big defining moments. If I remember correctly, the letter of acceptance to the Clarkson School wasn't perfumed, though it probably should be. We then took a group picture and were off to say goodbye to our parents. For some of us, it may not have seemed like a perfumed letter moment, because we've been waiting years to get out of for college or to be on our own. That first week was shocking for everyone. We got to know each other, and as Crescent said, everyone was nice for the first week. What he meant to say was that we gave everyone a chance. We met as many people as we could, we got to know them, and we gained each other's trust. But there would be those nights when at 2 a.m., laying in bed, I would hear laughter coming from across the hall. What could possibly be so funny this late? And on the other side, there are those nights, or the days when Brendan, Russ, James, and I were playing poker at the table, and everyone in Pharisee knew who lost. From there we learned. We grew, and we became unfamiliar with our high school selves. It was a year of extreme growth for everyone. Personally, I can see it in my posture. The confidence of being independent and respected in the world. So is this adulthood? Have we made it? This year has been the greatest stride in independence we will ever make. There are examples all around us, from being responsible for getting a transcript to going to bed at the right time to be at class. If this is adulthood, there are a few things we have the responsibility of doing. I have watched much of the world and stayed connected through news and culture as a whole. From what I have seen and gathered, there are aspects us young adults always have to keep in mind. Through the next 3 years, we will form into our grown-up selves. It sounds cliche, but it's so true. The most important thing we can remember when growing up is to keep our childhood wonder. It is the childlike fascination that keeps the world growing. It is the naive, idealistic, self-confident curiosity that has sparked all the greatest innovations. And it is a single, unwavering, childlike passion that allows one to take something beyond just satisfactory and make it amazing. The hardest parts about any education are the subjects we have little interest in. I cannot tell you how many times I've been sitting at my computer and have a slight interest in something, pop onto Wikipedia and learn more about it. Hours of my life have been spent, not wasted, but spent, on learning about my interests. The world is at our fingertips, and we need to let our inner curiosity take hold sometimes. We don't carry the passion to learn if we are doing something that doesn't interest us. Last week, a good friend from home switched from neuroscience to fashion design. He had been wanting to go into medicine since I'd known him way back in the 5th grade. After being accepted to all the colleges for his original major, he now needs to reapply to the colleges for fashion design. He will have the time of his life learning about something that truly interests him. There will be no dreading classes because he knows he will love the result. Do what you love because then you'll love doing it. We all are here because we want to be. Nobody made us come, and nobody should make us live a life we don't want. My friend is a perfect reminder to me of how precious life is. It's too precious to live someone else's. There is nothing more beautiful than seeing something grow up, like the bird being pushed from the nest and seeing those wings fly for the first time. Spreading those wings, feeling our accomplishments for what we have done. Watching on that crisp, cool, foggy spring morning, when we see that the wings we have been given to fly do indeed work. As we exercise our wings, they become stronger so that the days we have dreamt about since forever will become a reality. Some of you may already know that earlier this semester a very good friend from home passed away in a car accident. I went home for a week, leaving behind classes and other academic responsibilities to be with my friends and family in a time of great need. He never had the chance to fully spread his wings. It made me realize how fast time flies. It feels like just last week he and I were on the playground together. However, whatever good can come from that tragedy is here today. People learning how precious and short life is. Before we know it, Clarkson will be our past and we will be starting our careers, our families, and other adventures. The impartial uncertainty of life forces us to live. We cannot bear the risk of pushing something off to another day. I didn't share this to make you gloom. I shared this to bring to light that we have been given the gift of life. The life we have is up to our individual self to do what we see fit. We are able to control the direction and speed at which we accomplish our goals. Your world is in your control, what you and your newfound wings can do, and where you can fly. Thank you.